Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You just heard it for yourselves. Chants of Modi, Modi resonating in the Bengal bastion of Mamata Banerjee. Just 10 years back, BJP had managed to win only 2 seats in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Today, ahead of the 2024 general elections, Modi ki leher seems to have breached the Trinamool Congress citadel of Bengal. So what really led to the people of Bengal embracing Modi as their own parivar? Let's get you a glimpse of the changing political scenario. The women of Sandeshkhali had to protest on the streets of Sandeshkhali, alleging that their tormentor, now suspended Trinamool Congress Neta Sheikh Shahjahan, was being shielded by the state. They felt betrayed, and it took 56 days to arrest, in this case, Sheikh Shahjahan. And 61 days later, he has been handed over to the CBI today, after being pulled up by the High Court not once or twice, but 3 different times. But today, the Betis of Sandeshkhali feel that justice is finally in sight. The victims of Sandeshkhali met Prime Minister Modi as he held a Mahila rally in Barasat, merely 80 kilometers from where they were allegedly tortured, raped and traumatized. They narrated their ordeals to their own Prime Minister Narendra Modi and detailed the atrocities that they had to face. It is said that, like a father figure, Prime Minister Modi listened to them and felt and shared their pain. With a shoulder to cry upon, these victims of Sandeshkhali got emotional and sought justice from the Prime Minister. Listen into them finally say that in Modi they have a ray of hope.
ওদের মতো করে আমাদের ভুল পথে রাস্তায় নিয়ে গিয়ে আমাদেরকে রাস্তার মধ্যে আটকে রাখা হয় এবং আমাদের মোদিজির সাথে আমাদের দেখা করতে না দেওয়ার জন্য এই প্ল্যানটা করেছিল, সেটাই ওরা সফল হয়েছে। আমাদের সন্দেশখালীর মা বোনেরা কোনো দিন যাতে কারো সহযোগিতা না পায়, সেই জন্য ওরা এই চালটা খেলেছিল।
আমাদের সন্দেশখালী মা বোনদের যেসব অত্যাচার হয়েছে সমস্ত কিছুই ওনাকে বলেছি আমরা।
প্রধানমন্ত্রী কোনো আশ্বাস?
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই উনি বলেছেন আমাদের পাশে থাকবেন, সন্দেশখালীর দুর্গাদের পাশে।
उन्होंने आश्वास दिया है कि हम कुछ करेंगे, आप लोगों की देख रहे हैं, आश्वास दिया है हमने, उसमें आश्वस्ति में हम खुश हैं।
आश्वासन दिया है हमें, हम 500 से बात किया है, आश्वासन दिया है। हमारे साथ जो भी हुआ है सारे डिटेल्स में उन्होंने सुना है ध्यान से। उसके बाद बोला है चलो मैं करूंगा, कुछ करूंगा आप लोगों के लिए। हाँ, हम लोगों को तो सुकून मिला है, उनसे मिलकर हमें बहुत सुकून मिला है। उनके आशीर्वाद भी लिया, हम लोगों ने पैर छू के उनके आशीर्वाद भी लिया है, हमें बड़ा सुकून मिला है। हाँ, हमने बोला है सर हमें डर लग रहा है, बोल रहा आप डरने की कोई बात नहीं है, मेरे पास आए हो, कोई डरने की बात नहीं है अब।
This was the Prime Minister's second trip to West Bengal in less than a week. The Prime Minister pulled no punches when he lashed out at the Bengal government, calling it a Mahila Virodhi Sarkar. He lashed out at the alleged state patronage extended to Sheikh Shahjahan. He also underlined that Nari Shakti is critical to ensure a Viksit Bharat, which the BJP is working towards. Listen in.
यहाँ की TMC सरकार को आपके दुख से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। TMC सरकार बंगाल की महिलाओं के गुनहगार को बचाने के लिए पूरी शक्ति लगा रही है। संकट के समय बहनें आसानी से शिकायत कर सके, इसलिए महिला हेल्पलाइन बनाई गई है। लेकिन टीएमसी सरकार इस व्यवस्था को यहां लागू नहीं होने दे रही है। ऐसी महिला विरोधी टीएमसी सरकार महिलाओं का कभी भला नहीं कर सकती। साथियों, भाजपा के इन प्रयासों के बीच इंडी अलायंस क्या कर रहा है, ये भी देश को जानना जरूरी है। केंद्र की भाजपा सरकार बहन बेटियों के हित में जो भी प्रोग्राम बनाती है, इंडी गठबंधन की राज्य सरकारें उस पर ब्रेक लगा देती है। भारत की नारी शक्ति विकसित भारत की एक सशक्त स्तंभ है। बीते 10 वर्षों में बीजेपी सरकार ने लगातार काम किया है। जनधन योजना के तहत करोड़ों बहनों के बैंक खाते खोले हैं, जिनमें से करीब 3 करोड़ लाभार्थी बहनें अकेले हमारे पश्चिम बंगाल की है।
But why do women consider Prime Minister Modi to be their parivar? Perhaps this Newshour fact check can explain. 69% of the 306.4 million loans were given to women under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. 84% of the 209,000 loans sanctioned under Stand Up India were also given to women. There were almost 10.01 crore women beneficiaries registered under the Poshan Tracker. 49% of the total Ayushman Bharat cards have been given to women, while nearly 64 lakh completed houses under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana were solely in the name of women. This perhaps explains how Prime Minister Modi has always championed the cause of Nari Shakti and called out those who have betrayed them. Not only was the Trinamool Congress Sarkar flayed by the Prime Minister, they got a tongue lashing from the courts as well. The High Court slammed Bengal police for what it called their totally biased conduct and said that every attempt is being made to delay the probe and protect Sheikh Shahjahan. Then the Trinamool Congress government moved the Supreme Court but got no relief there either. It was only after that and a delay of over 27 hours that they decided to hand over Sheikh Shahjahan to the CBI. Today, the Trinamool Congress and its India Alliance partners dodged the question of shielding Shahjahan and ask, why isn't the Prime Minister fighting for the women in Manipur? Listen in to the whataboutery in their statements.
आगे वो नारी शक्ति का बात करेंगे, लेकिन ये नहीं बोलेंगे कि पिछले बार स्वाधीनता दिवस के दिन क्यों बिल्किस बानो का जो रेपिस्ट था उसको रिहाई करके उनको माला देके वरण किया गया था। वो ये नहीं बोलेंगे क्यों मणिपुर में एक बार भी जाने का टाइम नहीं मिला, जहाँ पर औरत को रेप करके वहाँ पर नेकेडली पैरेड करवाया जा रहा है।
राज्य सरकारों को उनके ऊपर कोई भरोसा नहीं रहा है, कोई विश्वास नहीं रहा है, और ये देश के लिए बहुत खतरे की घंटी है। केंद्र सरकार को इनकी छवि सुधारने के लिए कुछ बड़े कदम उठाने चाहिए।
देखिए, संदेशखाली में जो आरोप लगे हैं, आरोप की सत्यता तो जांच के बाद और न्यायालय से तय होगी, लेकिन ऐसे आरोप जो लगे हैं वो शर्मनाक हैं, घृणित हैं और बहुत ही चिंताजनक है।
Let me also explain to you why the Prime Minister reached out specifically to Mahila voters and held this Mahila rally. This is a powerful vote bank and that could pave the way for the elections in 2024. In 2014 Lok Sabha polls, 12% of women voted for the BJP while 42% voted for the Trinamool Congress. In 2019 polls, however, as many as 38% women voted for the BJP and 47% for the Trinamool Congress. Let's look at the assembly polls in Bengal. In 2016, 10% women voted for the BJP, and then this figure shot up to a whopping 37% in 2021 polls. However, on the pitch of Ma Mati Manus, Mamta Banerjee also managed to increase the women votes from 48 to 50% in the 2021 polls. But what will happen this time around? The key could lie once again in the hands of the women, which is why is Sandeshkhali such a poignant issue in this 2024 elections? That is the legitimate question that we want to ask. Is Mahila vote the key to 2024 Mahabharat? That's the question and that's the debate coming up on the other side. Joining the debate tonight, Basuri Swaraj, spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, political commentator, Ashutosh, political analyst, senior journalist, Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, supports the Congress party, Vivek Srivastava, political analyst, also supports the CPI. But my first question goes to Shubhankar Bhattacharya. Shubhankar Bhattacharya, you support the Trinamool Congress, which is why I want to ask you the observations of the High Court today. The division bench has observed that the state police has played a hide-and-seek methodology in all probability to shield the accused, who is undoubtedly a highly influential political personality and has also held the entire investigation is required to be done by the CBI. The court further says that despite its order yesterday, the not handing over of Shahjahan Sheikh does not absolve the party against whom such interim order is passed to violate the aforesaid order or postpone the enforcement of the implementation. In fact, they have quoted the Supreme Court's Order 17 Rule 1 that you had to, or Bengal had to, hand over Sheikh Shahjahan. Let me just ask you, there are contempt proceedings that have begun in the Calcutta High Court. Why would any government go to such pains for a mere block level neta like Sheikh Shahjahan? 55 days on the run. For so many days, not one FIR filed against him. A clean chit given by the Chief Minister of the state in the Assembly. An arrest under duress where he looks like a don, literally, with a victory sign being held up, and then running to the Supreme Court within minutes of the High Court order, not obeying the High Court order in handing over Sheikh Shahjahan. Why is he so important? More important than the women of Sandeshkhali in Bengal? Mr. Bhattacharya?
Okay. So, Navika, first of all, being overexcited about the Sandeshkhali only, selectively about Sandeshkhali only, it just shows that how important Sandeshkhali is basically to a particular party. We have not shown so much excitement in case of Manipur or in case of the athletes cases where Brij Bhushan Sharan had done. I really hope that so much excitement could have been visible in that case as well. Kuldeep Singh ended the entire family of the victims, but actually the media missed so much of empathy for the victim's family. Same thing happened with Lakhimpur Kheri as well. Mr. Teni is completely out, and there is absolutely no try from the end of the double engine Sarkar to put him behind bars. At least Mr. Sheikh Shahjahan is behind bars. 54 days you are talking about? It took 180 days to register a proper FIR against Teniji's son. So please, when you selectively take an approach, please be open to the discussion about other areas as well. When Prime Minister Modi goes that far to Sandeshkhali to lend his ears to the victims over there, he could have gone a little bit more far to Manipur and could have understood the reason behind why basically more than thousands of people got displaced. So actually, it is that selective approach to just malign the government on one particular standalone case, and the entire thing is being, I'm not trying to run down what Sheikh Shahjahan has done. I'm just saying that Sheikh Shahjahan, you should be done, there should be, jisko kehte na, misal paida kar dena. Let us make a misal out of it. But at the very same time, please don't be selective. Consider the victims of Manipur as well. Consider the victims of these women athletes as well. Whereas you are doing nothing about Brij Bhushan Sharan.
Shubhankar Bhattacharya, I think you have short memory or selective amnesia, but I am asking my research team right now to send you links of all the debates held on the Newshour on Manipur, the rape and parading of women, on the medal winners, Brij Bhushan Singh. I'll also send you all details of the Hathras debates and Kuldeep Sengar's interview, which I have taken on this show. I think you should do your homework before you level charges at others, because I'm not the one doing whataboutery on women's issues here, Shubhankar Bhattacharya, but you are trying to create parallels. My friend, you call it excitement over Sandeshkhali. I call it shame over Sandeshkhali. My head bows down in shame that women of Sandeshkhali have to come out and cry when rapes happen in the Trinamool Congress office of Sandeshkhali, and the man responsible for it gets state protection and is on the run for 55 days and doesn't hand over this person to the CBI despite a high court. So Shubhankar Bhattacharya, you can take your sermon somewhere else. Do not sermonize me, at least on women's plight and women's issues. I need absolutely no lessons, no training from the likes of you. Having said that, the ball now in Basuri Swaraj's court, and Basuri Swaraj. Hathras was wrong, Bilkis Banu was wrong, what happened to our Olympian medal winners was wrong, but does that take away the responsibility of the Bengal government on the manner in which they have acted on Sheikh Shahjahan? Is this just a vote bank issue, or is there some secret that Sheikh Shahjahan carries that Trinamool Congress is worried will come up?
Good evening, Navika ji. I'm shocked at the words used by Shubhankar ji. He said overexcitement over Sandeshkhali. Shubhankar ji, very respectfully, whatever other issues that you have raised, including Manipur, these are very sensitive issues undoubtedly, and I sympathize. But I just want to ask you, are you forgetting that in Sandeshkhali it is the TMC that is the perpetrator of the horror? Are you forgetting that in Sandeshkhali, it is your political party, the Trinamool Congress leader, who was the Hewan of Sandeshkhali, who was the perpetrator of this horror, and women were violated within the premises of the TMC office of a political party that is in power. And please, Navika, you read the division bench order, but I'd like to add one sentence. See this observation from the High Court. It says the state police are totally biased, and every attempt is being made to delay the investigation in order to protect the accused who has been absconding for more than 50 days. The then absconding accused is stated to be a strong man in the locality and has very powerful connections in the ruling party. Apart from having been elected as a Karmadakshak of Zilla Parishad 24 Pargana, having been fielded as a candidate of the ruling dispensation. These are observations of the Honorable High Court. And Navika ji, have you ever heard that a division bench says, please hand over the custody of a certain accused to the CBI? CBI officials have to wait for 2 hours. The Bengal police, the CID West Bengal does not hand over the custody, saying that we have approached the Supreme Court. And today morning, Navika ji, the senior counsel leading the West Bengal government mentions for an urgent listing. It is unheard of. Even the manner in which Sheikh Shahjahan was arrested, I'm sorry, it wasn't an arrest. It looked like as if a VVIP was being escorted in police protection. The CBI had to move an application seeking permission to move a contempt before the Honorable High Court, and only then has the custody been given to the CBI. Have you ever heard this? For a man who is admittedly a rapist, and this horror has been going on for a decade. My God, is this the way a ruling party and an investigating agency, state police, which is within the control of the ruling TMC government, should be acting?
Well,
It
let
is
me come to
horrifying.
you, Tehseen Poonawalla. You're extremely, as Shubhankar ji would say, excited. I'm not excited. That's the word he used, that the media is getting excited. Excited on the plight of women of Sandeshkhali. Shubhankar ji, you should really revisit your own conscience before you use words like that. But let me ask you, where is the conscience of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Where is the conscience of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra? Where is the conscience of the Congress party, where Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary on a daily basis goes and fights and says things about Mamata Banerjee, which is why the alliance of the Congress and Trinamool Congress hasn't happened. But everywhere else in the Congress party, there is stone and studied silence. They will call the Prime Minister Jeb Katra, Panauti, Chaukidar, Chor hai, but not one word against the rape. And there are 43 FIRs against Sheikh Shahjahan. 42 of them are about rape cases. Yet, he roams around almost like a don.
And he answered, Navika ji, I want to wish Basuri Swaraj all the best. She's been nominated by the BJP. While we disagree politically, wish you all the best and may you fight a good election. 3 or 4 things, ma'am, very important points that you've raised. And I completely concede to the points that, yes, in our political system, unfortunately, yes, you should have had more voices stronger. The Congress and the left are fighting. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, not just them, Pramod Tiwari, Priyanka Gandhi's right-hand man on You Played the Bite, have absolutely castigated the TMC government. No if, no but. And I think it's valid as a journalist, you're asking Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi questions, and I respect that. I just wish that today, and I congratulate our Honorable Prime Minister for meeting the women of Sandeshkhali. I congratulate him and thank him for meeting him. But I just wish our Prime Minister would have met the Pogat sisters, who he called family, where Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, and I quote what the Delhi police said, was molesting the women at every given opportunity for asking for protein powder. This man, Sheikh Shahjahan, is in jail. I hope he's hanged to death. I am asking you, where's Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh? Is he in any jail? He's hanging around in parliament and doing press conferences on women empowerment. That is the level. You know, the additional DGP law and order, I've come several debates with you on Hathras. You took up that issue. He said the dying declaration of the girl who was gang raped was false. He threw her character under the bus. He's today DGP. He's today DGP Uttar Pradesh. He got a promotion. Did the Honorable Chief Minister take action against him? This is the BJP where Bilkis Banu's rapist, who raped that woman and smashed her little child's head on a stone, were released because they were sanskari. Ma'am, rape is rape. It does not matter whether you're from Bengal, you're from Gujarat, or you're from Haryana. Rape is rape, and there should be no differentiation. Rape should not be based on the religion, caste, or religion.
And therefore, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Rahul Gandhi went to Hathras. Why have they not found time to go to Sandeshkhali? That's why, because there is no difference. There is no difference.
The Congress is fighting. The Congress is on the streets. The Congress, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Pramod Tiwari's bike you played.
So Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who has been doing his Bharat Jodo Yatra in Bengal, finds no time to go there.
Let me ask you a question.
But Congress is fighting on the streets, but they found time to go to Hathras. 1 minute.
No, one line, just one line. Let me today on your show say Rahul Gandhi is wrong. Will Basuri ji or you agree that the Honorable Home Minister of India, when he was in Manipur, after the incident of the women being paraded naked, one of them a wife of an army soldier who fought in Kargil, did not file an FIR. Will the Honorable Home Minister resign for that and apologize? I'm saying Rahul Gandhi is wrong. Will the Honorable Home Minister take responsibility? He went to Manipur after those women were paraded naked. After they were paraded naked. Will he take responsibility? I have the guts to say Rahul Gandhi should speak. Does the Home Minister, will he speak? That's the difference, ma'am. That is the difference.
Anand Ranganathan?
Navika, it's 4 against 2. So if you please permit me some time, I need to make 3 or 4.
Oh, so are you saying you're weak?
No. I'm just giving him a compliment.
No, Tehseen, my dear friend, please wait for what I have to say. It's a very serious issue, and I thank you for making the interventions, even though I qualify them as abject whataboutery, but I do not castigate whataboutery. It is people like you who normally have always castigated whataboutery, accusing others of whataboutery, when today all what you and TMC have done is whataboutery. Fair enough. Yes, you are right, but Navika answered your whataboutery by saying that in every instance where any other party, including the BJP, has been castigated in such horrendous charges, she has been the first one, and I have been on most of those debates. Navika would remember, including Hathras, including so many others, including Manipur debate, when she has raised those issues, including Kathua. So please, the fact of the matter is that whataboutery cannot excuse what has been happening for the past 2 months. For 55 days, this man, alleged gang rapist, against whom 40 women have alleged serious, heinous crimes, was on the run, was protected by the TMC. And it's not just me who's saying this. It is the Honorable High Court. And here I want to make very quickly 2 points, Navika. They're very important. Number one, when does a republic become a banana republic? A republic becomes a banana republic when those who make the law, in addition to those who are supposed to uphold the law, break the law. And that is why I say that sadly, we were a banana republic. We are a banana republic ever since we became a republic. You want 2 proofs? Here they are. In the last 3 days, it has been 6 months since Udhayanidhi, Stalin and A. Raja made those rabid anti-Hindu and anti-India statements. 6 months. Tamil Nadu government has not filed a case on them. In direct contempt of the Supreme Court order of last April that said that every time a hate speech is given, the government, the state government has to file suo motu, a case against the perpetrator. That is blatant violation and contempt of the Supreme Court order. Right now, last 2 days, the High Court has said, hand over this guy, alleged gang rapist, Shahjahan, over to the CBI. Why? The High Court gave half a dozen reasons. I don't have time to go into that. You have elucidated most of them. That the High Court said that we do not have any faith in the West Bengal police because they are in cahoots. They are hand in glove with this perpetrator. They are hampering the investigation. They are the ones who never caught him for 55 days when he was running around, scot-free. So give this man to the CBI. And what did the Bengal government do? Refused in blatant contempt of the High Court order. This is what signifies us as Banana Republic. But I want to say out here, just 30 seconds. When I say this is a Banana Republic, metaphorically, we have monkeys in the media. Metaphorically, I say with few honorable exceptions. Why? Where are the people today in the media who keep shouting about death of democracy, death of democracy? Did they not read the High Court judgment? Do they not know what is happening in West Bengal? How women are blatantly being ignored, these heinous crimes, and the guy who's done them, allegedly, is running away scot-free, roaming free. Where is the death of democracy then? And finally, when all these people say, we speak truth to power, oh my God, for them, is it the fact that only Modi is in power, Didi is not? This is the shameless hypocrisy that must be exposed both of the state government and also the media, Navika.
Well, the question's on the media. So, Ashutosh, please respond to the question that Anand Ranganathan has raised. But unmute yourself.
I don't want to call Anand Ranganathan hypocrite. For the simple reason, I'm still waiting. Did he not call the Hathras a political tourism? Do you remember what did he say there? Did you call a photo op opportunity when the political leaders were going and meeting them? I don't remember. I don't ever remember that Anand Ranganathan has ever said the Prime Minister should answer why Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. Why?
That's because you are ignorant. Don't just make such allegations. Navika knows that on Navika's show I have said this. Tehseen, can you please corroborate this?
Did I disturb you?
Let Tehseen corroborate this. Tehseen, have I not said on day one that Narendra Modi should have gone to Manipur? Tehseen, over to you.
No, well,
Tehseen, over to
no,
you
didn't, Ashutosh, but in this case, you have named him and he has the right to defend himself. Tehseen, you were on the show when we debated Manipur. I don't know if Ashutosh was there.
I don't know why. What is bugging him? I haven't even started.
What do you mean bugging? You are just making slanderous allegations against me.
I haven't started telling the truth.
No, why are you lying?
Anand, don't get upset. Don't get upset.
Navika, this is outrageous. This man just said that I did not say that I stayed silent, in fact, he said.
Anand, you can't heckle me like this. You can't heckle me like this.
Don't take my name then. Say what you have to say.
I have to.
Then don't lie.
I have to.
That's why I respectfully asked Tehseen to come in and rebut you.
I have to.
Tehseen, can you please do this?
I have to.
Please do this.
Okay, all right. You have directly charged Anand Ranganathan. Anand Ranganathan has asked Tehseen to clarify. Tehseen, would you want to clarify?
Yes, Anand said it on your show as well as on the podcast we did with Smita Prakash. He did say this.
Thank you.
What did he say?
That the Prime Minister is duty bound to go to Manipur, and Prime Minister has.
Well, so Ashutosh, your charges of hypocrisy fall flat. Your charges of hypocrisy fall flat. Try another argument.
Please apologize.
That is not fair. Navika, you are not letting me speak.
Please speak.
Anand Ranganathan was given half an hour to speak, to sermonize everybody. This is not fair.
Why don't you? Now, Navika, this is outrageous. This man was given his scheduled time to speak.
Okay, Anand, allow him to make his point. I'll give you time to rebut him. Complete your point, Ashutosh.
Anand Ranganathan, you can't be so touchy. Every now and you side with the government, and you have in a habit of rubbishing everybody. Did you ask Amit Shah why Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh did go to the jail? Did you ask Amit Shah? Did you ask Narendra Modi why Amit Shah?
Is this going to go on?
No,
this man going to be exposed every sentence.
No. So Ashutosh, your anger is towards Anand Ranganathan.
Yeah.
Your anger is not towards the Trinamool Congress government. You have no question to ask on a Sandeshkhali debate to Trinamool Congress, but you have only questions for Anand Ranganathan.
I think if you have decided not to let this stick, I will not.
No, but I'm asking you. I'm not going to give you 10 minutes to make a rally speech.
I'll keep quiet.
नहीं आप बोलिए ना. But come to the point. Besides Anand Ranganathan,
I can't answer the question which you want. I have my own reply.
So make your point, my friend.
I have seen hypocrisy of the government, and I have seen hypocrisy of the media and Hathras. I have seen the hypocrisy of the government and the media in Kuldeep Sengar. I have seen the hypocrisy of the media and in Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. Not a single question was asked to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. And every question is asked. It was called as a political tourism. It was called as a photo op. Why this monkeyness? I also want to know this. There's enough.
Now, can I rebut, Navika? Can I rebut, please, now?
Anand, if you will not, I'm not speaking. You speak. I'll keep quiet. This is height, yaar. You spoke for 10 minutes.
Train छूट जाएगी यार.
No.
You've taken 10 minutes.
आप 10 minutes.
Do I not have a right?
Complete your point. Now I'm counting. I'm giving you 45 seconds more. Please make your point.
But Navika, before I could speak, Anand Ranganathan jumped. Before I could speak, you jumped. My question is very simple. आज तक ब्रज भूषण शरण सिंह जेल नहीं गया है. सुप्रीम कोर्ट के इंटरवेंशन के बाद उसके खिलाफ एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है. भारत की उन महिलाओं को जमीन पर हंगामा करना पड़ा. उनको उठा के खींचा गया. उन्होंने हरिद्वार जाके अपना पदक देने की बात की. उन्होंने अपना अर्जुन पुरस्कार वापस लौटा दिया. तब इस सरकार को शर्म नहीं आई. तब आनंद रंगनाथन को शर्म नहीं आई. संदेशखाली का मुद्दा इसलिए उठाया जाता है क्योंकि आप बार बार विपक्ष को टारगेट करना चाहते हैं. बार-बार विपक्ष को टारगेट करना चाहते हैं, उसको डिस्क्रेडिट करना चाहते हैं. पूरी पॉलिटिक्स हो रही संदेशखाली के बाद. अगर संदेशखाली इंपॉर्टेंट है तो ब्रज भूषण शरण सिंह भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर शेख शाहजादा अगर खतरनाक है तो ब्रज भूषण शरण सिंह भी खतरनाक है. क्यों उसको अभी तक बीजेपी ने सर बर्खास्त नहीं किया? क्यों उसको अभी तक गिरफ्तार क्यों नहीं किया गया? क्या कारण उसके पीछे बताइए जरा मुझे.
इजाजत है. अब अगर मुझे इजाजत है, मेरा ये इंटरव्यू है, कुलदीप सेंगर का नाम लिया गया. मैं कुलदीप सेंगर का इंटरव्यू आपको दिखाना चाहती हूं क्योंकि शुभांकर ने ये सवाल उठाया. ये सवाल आपने उठाया. नहीं, आप अब टची क्यों हो रहे हैं? आप अब टची क्यों हो रहे हैं? क्योंकि आपने सवाल उठाया, मंकी बिजनेस कहा. वेल देन यू शुड. व्हेन
पूछा गया क्या? नहीं पूछा गया ना. अमित शाह से सवाल नहीं पूछा गया. नहीं पूछा गया अमित शाह से सवाल.
इस परिवार को निम्न स्तर का परिवार कहा कि नहीं कहा? आपने कहा कि नहीं कहा? आपने कहा कि नहीं कहा? हिम्मत है तो जवाब दीजिए. हिम्मत है तो जवाब दीजिए.
जी हेलो.
ये देखिए, ये उत्तर प्रदेश के एमएलए हैं उन्नाव के. ये आपके कैमरा पर बैठे हैं. इन पर आरोप है कि इन्होंने 16 साल की लड़की का बलात्कार किया. उस लड़की ने जब रिपोर्ट 1 साल बाद एफआईआर दर्ज कराने की कोशिश की तो उस रिपोर्ट से इनका नाम हटा दिया गया और उस लड़की के पिता ने जब ऐसी कंप्लेंट करने गई तो उसके पिता पर इनके भाई ने प्रहार किया, उनको मारा पीटा और उस पिता की मृत्यु हो गई। आप दोबारा इनके ईयरपीस लगाइए। हम कोशिश करेंगे, वापस जाएंगे कुलदीप सिंह संगेर के पास। सवाल बहुत हैं। इन्होंने इस परिवार को I want to ask you next time you make allegations about monkey business of media, think again, and certainly not to me, Ashutosh.
Navika, you are showing me the interview of Kuldeep Sengar. Show me the interview of Amit Shah with a question where asked pointedly why Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh was not arrested.
Wow. So you are my teacher and you will set the question paper and I will come and answer. May I ask you, then I will also ask you, Ashutosh ji, that you have worked in big television channels. When you raise the question of जाति हमारे मीडिया में कैसी है, मुझे बताइए, आप तो एडिटर रह चुके हैं ना, कितने जाति देख के आपने कितनी नौकरियां दी थी। कमाल है आशुतोष जी, आप वही कहेंगे जो आपको सूट करता है और संदेशखाली की डिबेट को पूरी तरह से डाइवर्ट करने की आपकी जो कोशिश है वो आज व्यूअर्स देख रहे हैं। बट विवेक श्रीवास्तव, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट मी, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट आशुतोष, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट यू, दिस इज अबाउट women of Sandeshkhali. For months and years, their complaints were not taken on board. Their rapes have happened in a political party, the ruling party's office in Sandeshkhali. The man accused has been on the run for 55 days. Yes. The High Court order has been disobeyed. Can there be any bigger breakdown of law and order in any state? Can there be a bigger example?
No, absolutely, and I agree with you on it, and Tehseen also agrees on that. The Congress party agrees on it, the left agrees on it. We all protested. Adhiranjan Chaudhary had to sit down on a dharna. Congress people were not allowed to go. Vrinda Karat was not allowed to go in the beginning. बाद में एक delegation allow किया गया बड़ी मुश्किल के साथ. We have been protesting. So the entire opposition is together, and people are saying that what is happening is wrong. But the BJP doesn't have a moral right to become right on two issues. Number one, the BJP tried to play a communal card. While in the accused, along with Shahjahan Sheikh, there are Hindu men also. लेकिन बोला गया मुसलमान aggressor है, and there are Muslim women who have also complained. So it should not have been made a communal issue, but the BJP deliberately tried to make it a communal issue and take it around the whole country before 2024. Number two, I am not saying like in previous debate that TMC is the B team of BJP, BJP is the B team of TMC, but it suited the BJP that the longer the issue drags down, it is going to benefit them. And that is why they also manipulated the ED and the CBI. कि ये जो arrest है ये delay हो. So let's not be selective.
So you are saying Mamata Banerjee government was helping the BJP in delaying the arrest of Sheikh Shahjahan, Basuri Swaraj. Can there be anything more laughable than this? Are you hand in glove with the Trinamool Congress?
I have not said that. I have not said it, Navika.
You said it suited both of them to delay. It suited both of them, so you are alleging that they are somewhere having a secret understanding. Basuri Swaraj, please respond.
They are not in hands and glove. They are not hands and glove.
This is not only
but it was
laughable,
a misuse of the
it is
ED and the
absolutely
CBI,
despicable.
like it is happening across the nation.
Please, are you forgetting, Vivek Bhai, that on 18th of February 2024, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal stood up in the assembly and defended Sheikh Shahjahan? Are you forgetting that the way Sheikh Shahjahan was arrested, it was almost as if a VVIP was being escorted in police protection? Are you forgetting, have you ever seen a state government appeal an order for an accused saying that we are not going to hand him over and be in contempt of a division bench order, keep CBI officials waiting for 2 hours and ensures that they return empty-handed? Have you ever heard that a state government is going to mention such a matter before the Honorable Supreme Court for an urgent listing? And I must answer what Ashutosh ji was also saying. The reason why we are speaking about Sandeshkhali, Navika ji, the reason why we are debating Sandeshkhali is because the TMC party and TMC government has started weaponizing violence against women as a manner to keep their power intact. And I'm going to say this with credible data. After the assembly elections in 2021, there is an NHRC report that says 7,000 FIRs were registered just of crimes against women. And we keep talking about Manipur. I am not running away. As I said, Manipur is very, very sensitive. But look at it this way. At the time of the Panchayat polls, and I have the dates here as well, 14th of July 2023, a woman candidate of the opposition party was paraded and molested by a mob of 40 to 50 TMC's workers. She was disrobed just like my sisters in Manipur and paraded through the locality. This was on 14th of July 2023, an FIR was registered. Another woman candidate was similarly stripped and paraded and molested by TMC workers, and the police did not even take any action. The reason why we are talking about Sandeshkhali, please remove away from whataboutery. I am a woman panelist on this show.
Obviously, this escaped your attention when it happens in Bengal. What comes to your attention is only what happens in Manipur. And Ashutosh, if you are making others accused and guilty of acts of omission, then please, once in a while, find yourself also guilty on the same charge. And you are asking us questions about Brij Bhushan Singh. I want to play out reporter of Times Now, how she confronted Brij Bhushan Singh at the airport. Please, exemplary. Don't put this whataboutery, as an accusation on Times Now. Listen in to my colleague Tejashri.
So Brij Bhushan Singh Saran has arrived at the Delhi airport. We'll try to ask question to him. सिंह जी, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मेरे पास
आपके खिलाफ अब चार्जशीट दायर हो गई. चार्जशीट में कई सारी चीजें सामने आ रही हैं. 354 AD सब कुछ
मेरे खिलाफ मेरे पास आपके लिए बोलने के लिए मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है.
पुलिस ने कहा है कि कार्रवाई की जानी चाहिए. आप सजा के हकदार हैं.
मेरे पास आपके लिए कुछ मसाला नहीं है.
प्रियंका गांधी कह रही हैं कि आपको पार्टी निष्कासित क्यों नहीं कर रही है.
कोर्ट में चलिए, कोर्ट में.
क्या आप अभी इस्तीफा देंगे?
क्यों दे इस्तीफा?
इस्तीफा नहीं देंगे?
क्यों दे इस्तीफा? इस्तीफा किस बात की मांग रहे हैं आप?
6 आपके खिलाफ आप इस तरह से कैसे बात कर सकते हैं? 6 आपके खिलाफ केसेस दायर हो चुके. क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप इस पे? 6 केसेस दायर हो चुके जिसमें
now of any of this, and Tehseen Poonawalla, on all of these cases will be brought up to try and shame the media. Don't try to shame us. Do you have any word for Sandeshkhali and the women of Sandeshkhali and justice for them?
The women of Sandeshkhali require justice. I appeal to the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, have a fast-track trial to the Honorable High Court of Calcutta. A fast-track trial, convict this person and ask for maximum
and all this whataboutery that I have not asked Kuldeep Sengar questions on Hathras. I have not done a debate on Bilkis Bano. I have not done a debate, and Brij Bhushan Singh has gone.
This is really not about the media. I'd like Anand to answer because Anand's been attacked, but it's not about the media. But there is one point that the Honorable Home Minister has not taken a stand. Otherwise, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh should have been in jail.
Well, the fact of the matter.
But I want
Anand, 30 seconds. I'm completely out of time, but Anand, 30 seconds. What about and constitution under attack, in danger, democracy in danger is all okay for them. It never matters when they are in the circle of suspicion themselves. Then the constitution becomes healthy, hale and hearty.
Navika, please.
Ashutosh has actually won. He's succeeded. He is the one who is quaking in his pants at the thought of Didi castigating him, so worried that he derailed the entire debate and accused you and I of things that we were not guilty of at all. In fact, I thank Tehseen, my good friend, for rebutting Ashutosh's blatant lie that I said that Modi should not go to Manipur. Of course, I heard it on day one, but the fact is, all the time was spent on us rebutting Ashutosh's lies. He is the same guy who in Aam Aadmi Party was quiet when Aam Aadmi Party worker Soni committed suicide because she alleged that top AAP leaders told her, अपनी body compromise कर लो. Ashutosh was in Aam Aadmi Party. He is the charlatan and hypocrite who kept quiet. Shame on Ashutosh.
This is not about Ashutosh. This is not about me. This is not about anybody else. This is about the women of Sandeshkhali. And anybody who diverts attention from the women of Sandeshkhali today, according to me, should find themselves totally guilty of somehow trying to shield those who are in the wrong. We'll leave it at that for the moment. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1.